I can't wait, Kevin.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. And it's Champagny in at the 4 slot. Now, here's SGA. Pass to Castle. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagny. Lock at 6. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Champagny. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes.
That'll tie this game up.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Caruso, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
The first one falls. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Now here's Wallace. 12 points his last outing. A 3-pointer off the mark. And Wembanyama outside. Harper wide open. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Stephon Castle.
The trend they've got to be pleased about is how many more assists he's been racking up. He's developed a pass-first mentality, and as well as he's been dishing it, that's a very good sign. All the guys around him are loving playing with him with the way things are going.
And here's SGA. He had a 30-point outing their last game against San Antonio.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Wallace misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Vassell. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Back to Harper. And he banks in the layup. Harper's got 5 points so far.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's Dort on the wing. No good from outside. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 14-6 run. After Champagny. Hartenstein against Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. He's checked in for Vassell. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorer. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, #1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Wallace with the ball. Still scoreless. From 12 feet out. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Harper. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Dort. And Harper drops them both. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water. That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
San Antonio again missing. Thunder trailing by 6. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And it's off from three-point range. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Williams in the post. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
In this league, you've got to be able to convert against tight coverage. J-Dub, yes, sir.
Pass to Champagny. Barnes, screen on Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Champagny. Tries again. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Wallace. Castle covering. SGA surveying the defense. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the Thunder making a switch here. Those checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Fox is checked in. Spurs leading by 4. Now Wembanyama. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Joe. Off target with his 3. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. To the paint, Williams with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Williams against Barnes. Williams gets the bucket.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Mitchell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Spurs with the lead. Outside, Fox. Pass to Harper. Now Cornette. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Williams. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Harper. Here's Cornette. Inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. Has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Waltz. Scoreless thus far. Down low. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Fox. From the line. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. Lays it up off the glass.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Joe in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Wallace against Fox. Over in the corner, Barnes. And the three off target. And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for San Antonio. In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. 6 points for Chet Holmgren. And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Johnson again with his three. Under trailing by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the inside. Mitchell with the steal. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Holmgren. Now Williams. Balls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
What you like about J-Dub is he tries hard to get to the positions on the floor he likes. If he's in the painted area, that's a good spot.
Now, here's Fox. Harper the pass to Johnson. Knocked loose. Wallace with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. And Wallace slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Wiggins, he's checked in for Case and Wallace. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Fox. Three-pointer. San Antonio again missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Joe finds Mitchell. Outside, Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Pass to Holmgren. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Doris, what do you think is the key for the development of such an impressive young player like Chet Holmgren?
Hey, Kevin, to me, really, it's simple. It's health. This is a young man for whom basketball is hugely important. He's one of the most impactful two-way players in the game. It's really come down to whether or not he can stay on the floor, but he is so passionate about basketball.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here, too. Gassol's checked in, and the rejection by Holmgren. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
First team foul. And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter, Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
And that one falls for Joe. That one drops. He ties it up.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Yes, to Castle. Now Olynyk. And here is Harper. Jacks up a three. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And sometimes you think maybe they're just getting a little too comfortable with the lead, maybe a bit too casual this quarter.
SGA against Harper. To the paint. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Well, you talk about new school big men. Chet Holmgren is in that category. Rim protection and perimeter game all rolled into one.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Spurs. Here's Castle. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. They could use a bucket, and again, San Antonio turns it over. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses.
The paint, and that's why you see those outstanding shot-blocking numbers.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Thunder. Harper against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Olynyk with the steal. Vassell against Williams. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
That's elite length and explosiveness. Harrison Barnes attacks the rim, leaves no doubt.
Harper against Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Holmgren's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder. Vassell outside. Olynyk sets a screen for Vassell. Just his first attempt. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Vassell against Williams. Olynyk a screen on Williams. It's Vassell on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. From 17 feet out, the Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Castle against Mitchell. Goes up at the stripe. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Holmgren outside. SGA against Harper. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. So quick, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, my goodness, the quickness of SGA, the burst. It's like a blur.
Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Floats it up. Nobody's getting that high, but Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
SGA kicks to Williams. Back to SGA. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Harper. Pass to Castle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Harper against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got assist number 5 here tonight. Spurs trail by 9. Down low. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's SGA, and the layup falls. SGA's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Castle. Hasn't made one yet. To the inside, Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
On the wing, Williams. Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Spurs trail by 9. Castle with it. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama left side. Great D that time from Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Harper. On defense, San Antonio. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. In the corner, Castle with it. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Hartenstein up top. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point game. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Fox. concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Fox has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Outside, Dort. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. From 7. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 8 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Olynyk. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before it.
The previous play is under review.
They got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall, and Coach, your defense has been on point. What have you been seeing out there?
Yeah, I thought early we were pretty well-intentioned, and we just weren't in a great rhythm, but it wasn't out of lack of trying. And then we were really active. I thought we really helped one another. We were really aggressive on the ball, made them feel our pressure.
Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the San Antonio Spurs.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet, Ernie.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
When I look at San Antonio, they don't get their home opener until next game. But you chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. The backcourt pair will be Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Puts up a 3. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you guys.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allen. Now, here's SGA. Dort misses. Now, Castle. Pass to Champagny. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Harper, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. To the paint, deflects the pass. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. In the corner, Castle with it. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Castle. Holmgren looking around. Pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot. Over Harper. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Champagny passes to Vassell. Here's Champagny. It's good. This game is all even. Champagny's got 6.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Holmgren with a screen on Harper. It's tipped. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. For the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hartenstein.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Wallace is checked in for Alex Caruso. Both shots good from the stripe.
Such a treat that we get to watch Wembanyama in action. He's unlike anybody else in the league, or really ever.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Wallace. Holmgren outside. Nailed from three-point land. Holmgren's got 20 points.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell against Dort. Wembanyama, a screen on Dort. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
And there's the call on Dylan Harper. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Hartenstein finds Dort. Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Castle on the wing. Wallace covering. No one covering. Champagny's got 9 points.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Here's Hartenstein. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Harper against SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Castle. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Harper the pass to Champagnie. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. And now a 5-point Spurs lead. Thunder have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And the shot goes down. Champagnie's got the lead up to 7 now for San Antonio.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here's SGA. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
One of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Hartenstein.
And not much you can do besides foul Wemby when he gets that deep.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
He throw good, Wembanyama. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein, and Jalen Williams is subbed in for Dort. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Down low, Williams kicks to Wallace. From outside, off the mark.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Going to Wembanyama any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Harper against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama with the block.
Batted away by Wembanyama with authority. Victor saw that coming a mile away.
Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Williams. And Wembanyama too much inside.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Now, here's Holmgren. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we see a chart here for the shooting performance for Chet Holmgren.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
And the first one at the line is good. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made.
This can emulate the longevity of LeBron. Perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here's Harper from the arc. Thunder trailing by 10. And here is Williams. Pass to Joe. Lets the three fly. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Now Castle. Wembanyama with it. He's got 29 points. And here's Harper from the arc.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harper. SGA passes to Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. San Antonio leading by 3. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Pass to Champagny. Now Barnes. There's the pick. And the dunk by Barnes.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. SGA, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Joe. Castle covering. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harper. Elbow shot is on the way. And the basket by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torch him.
Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
San Antonio leading by 3. Now here's Harper. He's got 9. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup. 8 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as many as 11 points. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Spurs lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Cornette in at the center. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
Devin Vassell taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Vassell hits them both. And here now the Thunder. They trail by 3. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Wiggins to tie it up. Good D by Barnes. Castle with the points at the line.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a 2-possession game now.
Outside Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Holmgren outside. Releases. Rebound San Antonio. Vassell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, here's Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you won't see a lot of this. Barnes tends not to draw a ton of fouls, but he baits the defender in that instance.
Harrison Barnes, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Thunder trailing by 5. Outside Williams. Barnes against Wiggins. To the paint. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. And the jump by Holmgren.
Yeah, you can feel Chet Holmgren getting that rhythm, folks. Very tough to slow down now because of size and skill.
Vassell sends a screen for Fox. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Williams. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Barnes dishes to Fox. Over Mitchell, and there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Barnes.
Timeout.
And 6 points for De'Aaron Fox. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Mitchell. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for San Antonio. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Holmgren. On the wing, Wiggins. Olynyk is covering. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Now, here's Vassell. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Williams. Kicks it out to Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Holmgren's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Vassell, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox looking it over. Some solid defense there from SGA. Thunder have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Wiggins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Castle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Cornet finds Fox. And the rejection by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
SGA against Fox. Joe passes to Holmgren. Williams for 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Williams. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Isaiah Joe. Now Harper. Unable to get that one. Good D by Mitchell. The Thunder leading by 3. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Mitchell wide open. And the Thunder another 3.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Johnson with a screen on Williams. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Williams scanning the floor. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
To the inside. It's intercepted. Here's Harper. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Outside, SGA. Holmgren against Wembanyama. Harper with the steal. Going inside. Pass to Johnson. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. For the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. And San Antonio also making a switch. Gassol's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Nails the baby hook. Holmgren's got 12 points in just the second half.
You're seeing everything on display for Chet Holmgren. He understands angles. He's smart. He's got good hands. He can shoot it. What a night.
Fox, no good.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's Williams. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Pass to Castle. They set the pick. Wembanyama outside, and he nails that one right through the net. Wembanyama has got 33.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren finds Dort. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. Castle against Williams. Wembanyama outside. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Fox. Now, Castle. Wembanyama, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Now, Castle fires the 3. Dort with the rebound. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Spurs trail by 11. Here's Fox. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell, he's checked in for Fox. Harper against SGA. From 13, the shot is off. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Champagny. Outside Harper. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drained from outside.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Thunder.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Chet Holmgren.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Holmgren rips down the rebound. And here now the Thunder. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Got it to go off the glass.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.